Hello everyone, my name is Teasing Duke, and welcome back to another episode of the War Thunder Grand Tour, the series where I go through the best and worst of the U.S. tech tree, show off all the different aircraft that this tree has to offer, and relearn some of the basic tenets of dogfighting as I attempt to show off all these different aircraft. Today we're going to be flying out the A-36 Apache, which is a strike fighter found at Rank 2, battle rating 2.7 in the US Tech Tree. It's going to be found right up here, right after the TBF and the SBD, and right before the A20. Now, full disclosure, and I actually couldn't believe this when I checked, but I have never played this aircraft on this account. Now, many of you probably wouldn't know this, but I first started playing War Thunder way back in, I think it was 2019 on the Xbox One. I actually had an Xbox account that I played War Thunder on for a little bit. But then a couple years elapsed. I didn't play the game as much. And when I finally got a PC, then I really started getting back into the game. I got it on Steam and I started this account where you see me playing now, where I've ground through most of the tree, yada yada yada. On my old Xbox account, I remember playing this plane a decent bit. I remember getting the gun pods. I remember it was a whole thing. It was it's the funny 1050 cals at 2.7, ha ha ha. But I guess I never played it on this account, so I'm gonna rectify that. We're gonna go through this. This is kind of gonna be a kind of an impromptu stock to spaded journey. Maybe not quite, but maybe also a little bit. This may be a little bit more of a longer kind of winding video. It may not be, we've kind of been sticking to a pretty regimented 4-game structure these last few videos, but I'm going to shake that up a bit. I'm just going to kind of take you through some of the highlights of my experience playing this plane for the first time. Well, playing for the first time on this account. But from what I remember, I'll give you kind of the Spark Notes version of what I remember about this aircraft. I recall it not being a particularly good dogfighter. It may look like a P-51, and it may be the precursor to the P-51 in the design sense, but in terms of flight performance, it does not have that at all. It doesn't have the engine for it. It's got an old Allison engine. It's got a bulky airframe. It's got good armament. 650 cals stock at 2.7 is great, and then with the gun pods, obviously you get two more under each wing. So that's going to be fun when we get those. But honestly, other than pushing funny head-ons, the gun pods are definitely going to be a big detriment to your flight performance. So I'm not even sure how much I'm going to use them. I'll do at least one game. You can't play the F-36 without bringing the gun pods at least once. But I don't know. I'm going to see if I can fly this thing like a fighter. I'm going to see if I can come up with some tactics to make this thing somewhat viable. Obviously, it's been done. It's just a question of actually doing it. So we'll see. Let's get started here with the gameplay, and we'll see what we can get up to. All right, here we are on Kamchatka in our first match in the A-36. I definitely want to at least record the first match in full before we really start getting into this this spading journey. And unlike previous videos, I think I am going to try to do this a little bit more of a compilation, obviously with full commentary, but I do want to be honest and show both my good games and maybe my not so good games. And just judging by what I remember about this aircraft, I think there's going to be plenty of not so good games. The best thing that can be said about this aircraft is that it gets an interceptor spawn, which you're going to need because this thing's climb rate is not very good. I'm also thinking its high altitude performance is not going to be that good either, just because that Allison engine is just not outputting a lot of thrust. I mean, I'm basically in level flight here, and I am struggling to accelerate to 300 kph. I guess if I fully level out, okay, there we go. There we go. Finally, we're approaching 300 kilometers an hour. Yeah, this is going to be rough, and it turns like a bus. It is a bus. They're getting excited down there. Okay, but it's got a strike fighter spawn. I think I said interceptor earlier. This is not going to interceptor spawn. It gets a strike fighter spawn, which I am going to leverage to the best of my ability. It also gets air brakes, which is nice. It's going to make boom and zoom attacks a little bit easier. Speaking of boom and zoom attacks, this MiG-3 looks pretty tasty. I'm going to see if I can drop on him. Get in and get out. Ooh, but there's a Spitfire, which I definitely do not... I do not want to end up anywhere near a Spitfire. So I'm going to... Okay, wow, there's a few of them. Is he shooting at me? No. Oh, that MiG looks real tasty. Actually, going on the 109 is probably not a good idea, because it means everyone's going to be able to dive in behind me. So I'm actually going to probably slot in on this P40. I'm just going to gun it. I've got an air brake. If I overspeed, I can just pop that. This Yak 7 actually seems to be a little more oblivious. Oh, if I can aim my guns. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to go out of there. We have boomed, and now we're going to zoom, because I think that's all I can do. Good top speed, I'll be the first to say that. Oh, and can I catch this 109 with his pants down? Maybe. Oh, small rudder. Oh, boy. Get some good hits in. Damage his right flap. We'll zoom climb back up. Got a lot of enemies incoming. We'll get a kill assist there. They seem to be fixated on my allies. I'm going to put the combat flaps in here. Try to roll her around. Oh, boy. Oh, he is sluggish. But they seem to have not wanted to pay too much attention to me, which I think may be to their peril. If I can get guns on. Please. Okay. My God. Getting some target fixation here. Wow. Okay. Ignore my aim. I'm going to turn fight with an LA-5 in the A-36. This is a good idea. Luckily for me, he is slow. And we get a good hit there. And now we're running for dear life. Oh, did that other LA-5 go down? Oh, so he did. Okay. Sure, I'll go not head on with the C-3604. Well, screw it. Okay, that could have gone really poorly, but it didn't somehow. Wow, am I, like, doing well as a fighter in the A-36? What the hell is this? And, okay, now I'm just fully on his 6. Oh, I only have 64 rounds left, because I've been really not good with my... Okay. Wow, I guess ignore everything I said at the beginning of this match. The beginning of this video. This is the greatest plane in the world. Damn, okay. I mean, yeah, you get an interceptor, no, a strike fighter spawn with 650 cals, and shit, I'll say this, I mean, it's a brick, but one good thing about being a brick is that it holds its energy pretty well. I mean, it's heavy, so in a straight line, it's going to maintain its speed. Sure, if you even maneuver a little bit, it's going to bleed speed like a stuck pig, but I don't know. Boom and zoom is obviously the name of the game. That's crazy. I really did not expect that from my first game. Shit, okay. This might... I was expecting this video to be kind of painful. And it still might be. I really shouldn't jinx myself here, but yeah, damn, okay. Man. Alright, we've got the last guy here. This Yak 1 might actually be able to evade this F4U. So I'm going to try to cut him off here. I'm going to dive into the valley. I put an intercept course. Try to put myself between him and his airfield. I don't know if that F4U's damaged or if he's playing with his food, but, well, screw it. Okay, and the Ak-1 will just saw our wing off. Okay, fair enough. Probably should have committed a little bit earlier there. A bit of an unceremonious end. That Corsair must be damaged. Well, don't do what I just did. That was stupid. what I should have done was not take the head on, gone up, gotten around him, forced him to turn something. I had plenty of energy. Stupid taking a head on like that. Yeah, don't do that. Be smarter than me. Okay. On to the next one. Just want to offer a quick little interlude here. After that first game, that one game where we got 3 kills, we were able to research the majority of the modifications for the A-36. So the stock disbanded journey might not take nearly as long as I thought. Wanted to get most of the performance mods just because I do want to see what this thing can do with all the upgraded engines and the better airframe and all that. And obviously I want the gun pods. We're gonna have to do at least one game with the gun pods and the better guns so they don't jam, and the different belts. I don't know if this thing gets access to any interesting belts. I don't think it gets access to the late war tracer belts, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a fun stealth belt gun pod game. That could be funny. I don't know. We'll see. All right, now we've got the gun pods on. Now we are truly a brick, and we're gonna fly like one. Is this the small map? Oh god, this is the small map. Okay. I can already see 1, 2 high altitude bombers, I think. Yeah, man, that strike fighter spawn is gonna be essential on this map. And you can see our climb rate is absolutely dog shit now. We can barely move with these fucking things. But like I said, it's not an A-36 video unless I try to give the gun pods a good use. So there's the enemy. And so to be honest, we're not going to be climbing much. We're just going to send it. We're just going to go right in. I'm going to push head-ons. I'm just going to, well, I'll boom and zoom if nobody climbs above me. Okay, that gave me a heart attack for a minute there. It's looking like I might have some easy prey here. I will climb above them, just because it looks like they're kind of nominally climbing for me. And I have no wish to get jumped by that HE-112, so I'm just gonna just put her in a dive and see what we get. And we get a lot. I don't think my man was paying attention. Okay, there's 2 quick ones right there.
2 quick ones! I already know I'm getting there on the perfect line.
Yeah, I mean, when the enemy's not looking, this thing can do pretty well for itself. Or, when they are, then you get a problem. Okay. We're gonna have to play the energy game here. Oh boy, yep, no. I don't like that at all. But he came in very fast. I'm gonna try to exploit that. I'm gonna come over top. And he'll dive away. That's probably smart. I'm gonna let him. Well, I can't just let him go. Actually, yes, I think I can. See if this P400 wants to tangle. He doesn't have a very powerful engine, so I think he should be pretty easy. Obviously, I'm concerned about this P39. P39. Whoa, what's that lag? What's that lag? You all saw that.
Why? I saw that! I fucking saw that!
Bad internet connection. Come on. Can I not lag out while I'm trying to record? That would really be cool. Okay, 99 ping and 999 ping and a ton of packet loss. That's awesome. And now the P400's behind me. Maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy, you big fat bus. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna run, actually. Can the P400 catch me? I don't know, actually. I don't think he can. I'm gonna just get out of here. I'm running. Yep, I'm running. No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. This thing's fast. Come on, get him H75. Get him H75. Come on. Come on. Please kill him. Please kill him. Guys, what are we doing? I'm gonna bunt it down real hard. Two teammates on his 6. Can they kill him? Okay, I'm gonna brake hard to the left here. I'm gonna pull up, make him overshoot. He's gonna nick my nose cone. I'm gonna put combat flaps down. Oh my god, how many people does it take to kill a P400? Too many, it seems. Actually, I'm gonna keep flaps out here. He wants me to go out in front. I'm not going to oblige. And finally, he's gonna get taken out. Good god. Okay, the lag spike notwithstanding, I'm just gonna hang in the air here. Yeah, man, lag spikes notwithstanding, that was pretty good. Because once you get engaged, you really have to work for it. Though I did force that P39 to overshoot. That was pretty good. And now, I will say, having all the firepower on the gun pods does do a lot for you. So, yeah, we got one guy left. Is he? No, that's AI, but I'm still gonna go for it. Well, in the words of my favorite Spartan.
Who's next?
Alright, screw it. We're gonna see if we can use speed to our advantage here. I don't actually know if Airfield AAA can hit you if you're going a certain speed. But we're just gonna try to just absolutely floor it. Okay, definitely can hit you, but... maybe it won't matter. Okay, well, we'll definitely die for it, but... maybe he'll get taken out. The alternative was that, or I just wait for the match to be over, and I didn't really want to wait for the match to be over. It's looking like, yeah, we got him. Again, I can't, I can't recommend that, but hey, it worked. A little update for y'all. Stock dissipated journey completed in 2 games with almost 2,200 RP to spare. So yeah, there you go. We got him. I think I'm gonna take the gun pods off for the next match, just because now that I'm fully spaded, I want to see just how much flight performance I can wring out of this thing. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be crazy, but I want to push it to the limit. So we'll see what we can do. All right, we have foregone the gun pods, and we are now running the universal ammo, just because I think that's the best performing ammunition we can get. Yeah, it's got armor piercing, incendiary. Actually, it looks like this is mostly incendiary, so I think that's going to be what we're going to want to go with. And also, no longer having the gun pods means we can actually climb. We actually have something of a climb rate. It's not incredible, but it's something. And honestly, with 1,600 rounds of 50 cal spread out across 6 guns, 2 of which are nose mounted, you're going to have no problem killing things without the gun pod. I think the gun pods are not needed. I honestly think they hinder you more than they help. Sure, they're funny, and you can, like, do crazy head-ons with them, which, yeah, look, don't get me wrong, I love as much as the next guy, but I don't know. There's something about this thing. Clean wings. Honestly, it looks good. It's not, obviously, it's not quite AP-51. It certainly didn't fly like one. I really wish the flight performance was here to back it up, but, you know, Strike Fighter spawn, which lets you climb a decent bit. It's decently fast, and it's got good armament. I don't know. I was really expecting this thing to be a chore to fly, but so far it's been an absolute joy. I've been loving it. Yeah, really no complaints. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really been pushed to the limit yet in a dogfight. And I imagine if you got this thing against, you know, a good dogfighter like a 109 or hell, probably even a Focke-Wulf, it would probably fold pretty quickly. And I mean, obviously, don't even get me started about a turn fighter like Spitfire or Zero or any of the Russian monoplanes. This thing would absolutely fold. But as is, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What is bad is all this cloud cover, which is obscuring my vision. There's one. Tally-ho. Right 2 o'clock. I am going in. So we've got a couple high flyers. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's all their attackers. A little concerned about that bowfighter in 109 or 190. But I will ignore them for the moment. Though that bowfighter can get up here if he wants to. I'm hoping he doesn't want to. That 410 also could get up here if he really wanted to. And in fact, he might be. I might actually forego the B-18 and climb above. I don't want to climb into that, though. Okay. The Sakine. He looks like a great target. Anything to get away from that. Ugh, Jesus. Okay. Hits. Lovely hits. And I'm diving away. Could I turn fight a Sakine? Maybe? Am I going to try it? Not in so many words. I will loop back on him, though. And I will try to, if I can get below the clouds. Okay! Oh, we got a pucker factor on that one. Neg G just a little bit. Oh. Okay. 6 is clear. I'm not gonna dogpile on that. I'm gonna go down. I want the Sakine if I can get him. It's matches with cloud cover that are always very annoying to fly in. Okay, we're gonna try to help this I-185. Damn. I tried, buddy. Woohoo! There we go. Finally remembering how to aim 50 cals. I'm not even gonna try to hang with those 109s. I am just gonna GTFO. I'll take this VG-33. I got good closure. If the lag wouldn't, you know, absolutely break me. And the rudder compression. Goddamn. Okay. Sure. Hello, Mr. Firebrand. Okay, ignore the aim. And ignore the fact that I'm turn fighting in a A-36. Don't do this. Don't try this at home. Ugh, hits. Only hits. But hopefully friendlies are going to start coming in to help. Wow. Again, ignore what I just did. There we go. Thank you. Okay, VG's coming in. I am slow. This is not where you want to be. I'm going to just kind of hold under him. 109 is going to get some hits in. I'm just going to try to keep it in the right fight. Maybe if I drop combat flaps, that might give me a little bit of an advantage. I am outrating a 109. Oh my god. Okay, is this aircraft good at dogfighting? What the hell? There's the assist on the 109. Okay, I know they were distracted, but like, what? Wh- Guys, I swear this is real. I might be built different. That or playing this thing without gun pods is really the way you're supposed to play. Holy crap. Okay, I don't want to tangle with all of that with only 129 rounds of ammunition, so I'm going to take my 3 kills and I'm going to go home. And I'm going to let them do their thing. I'm going to rearm, repair, and with probably like 16 minutes left once I get back to it, we'll see if I can make something happen here. Whoa. Straight up, don't take the gun pods. It is not worth it. There's no reason to take the gun pods. Straight up, do not take the gun pods. There is no reason. There is literally no reason. Like, yeah, if you want to have fun. I'm telling you, this thing is actually, like, has pretty good aerodynamic performance. Like, again, you know, your engine is not amazing. Like, all right, we got 3 enemy aircraft left. That XP-38 has managed to do a really good job staying alive. And in fact, he may honestly be able to turn the tide here. I'm going to try to get in and help him as quick as I can. I'm going to climb just a little bit while still maintaining my speed, still being able to accelerate, but climbing ever so slightly. Because we do still have 3 enemy aircraft in the area. But that XP-38 is just managing to do what P-38 does. Hold his energy really well and just boom and zoom. So I'm gonna get in the fight. I'm gonna try to get involved. Okay, it appears my concerns were unfounded. The XP-38 is simply built different. He shot down 2 of the 3 remaining enemies. Yeah, I think he's got this. Just gonna drop a quick little cheeky little funny message in the chat. No, that guy's going crazy. That's awesome. Always got to buck up your team, you know. Hey, if you see someone in your team doing well, shout them out. You know, it's always good to. It's always good to be positive. There's one thing the War Thunder community needs more of. It's positivity. That's for damn sure. And in the end. Anyway, I'm more than happy to just kind of let him. If he wants to go on that 110, I'm gonna let him have it. that's fine by me. Also, I will say too, without really even trying, we've gotten up to 500 kilometers an hour in a straight line, which has given us the ability to really climb. Yeah, okay, I am seriously changing my perspective on this aircraft. Like I said, I'm gonna just let him have it. Get him, boy. Come on, come back around. You got it. You got it. I'm fully cheering him on. Soul Company, if by some miracle you watch this video, you're killing it, dude. Good shit. Come on. Come on, get the greedy bastard. Alright, I'm gonna give you one more pass. Nah, he's gonna die. GG. That's a perfect game to end on. I think we performed very well. Got Soul Company the win. Amazing performance by him. That was phenomenal flying in the P-38. And my God, just to finish my thought from earlier, this plane has seriously surprised me. I was always under the impression that this thing was just not very good. That it was slow. It was burdensome. It was laborious to fly. But I'm I kind of don't want to stop. I that's my closing thoughts. But honest to God, I kind of want to play one more game. I think I'm gonna have to play one more game. Fly this aircraft. Do not equip the gun pods. I swear, you'll actually get pretty good performance out of this thing if you don't fly with the gun pods. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go. We're gonna go one more. Screw it. All right. Last game for real this time in the A-36. Climbing up here. Honestly, the fact that this thing gets an air spawn is probably the single greatest part about this aircraft, this whole package. I'm gonna go for that Stuka. One sec. Yeah, it's just it's so good. I am seriously impressed. I am seriously impressed with this thing. Does he have gun pods? Oh, maybe. Do I really want to try to kill him? Not really. Excuse me. I'm still a little bit under the weather, so I apologize for any coughing you might hear through the mic. I do want to climb just a little bit more. Who knows what enemy aircraft we're going to be facing, but yeah, no, it's fast. It is surprisingly maneuverable. Keeps its speed well. It's not only is it fast, it keeps its speed well, which is also just as important. Gonna put on an intercept course here. Take a deflection shot. He's going to dive, make that a little difficult. I'm actually not going to follow him. I'm going to drop on this G50. And totally whiff my shots, and you're all going to kindly ignore that. And I'm going to run away, because I have no interest in dogfighting with them. You're not catching me, buddy. You are not catching me. That thing is fast, yes, but it is not fast enough. Well, maybe it is if I climb. He'll climb. He'll... Interesting. Okay, he's going to put it all into altitude. I'm going to try to keep most of my speed. This is a small game. Whatever. Fortune favors the bold. I don't want to just sit around. Screw it, let's go. I'm more interested in the G50 anyway. He's gonna nick me. I'm gonna come around over top. Put combat flaps in. He did not make the right move there. Oh, that's the bomber, isn't it? Is that a fighter? Does that thing have offensive armament? I honestly don't remember. Whatever. We're gonna keep our speed here. Does Heinkel want to tangle? I think he does. Flaps out again. Bring him over top, conserve that energy. Now he is going to be a really good turn fighter. But I have a lot of energy here. Okay. Lag notwithstanding. That's pretty good for us. Put the flaps out. Just want to circle around. Little finishing blow. Okay. Go vertical. That's my advice. Clearly. Yeah, I am actually at a loss for words with how this thing is performing. The aerodynamic performance I'm seeing out of this aircraft right now is genuinely shocking. I don't know where I've been for 5 years, or you know, why I haven't been playing this plane. I don't know. I must have just been really bad back like 6 or 7 years ago when I first flew in this game and first picked this thing up, because this has been a joy to fly. This has been truly spectacular. I'm gonna go. It's been so much fun. I'm gonna go tell this Heinkel all about it. Sergeant smacked. You're about to get smacked. Got him. Cue the laugh track. All right, we're gonna tango with this HE-100. See if I can't give him a run for his money. I'm gonna get nice and fast. That's gonna be the only way we're really gonna be able to take this guy on. He is a hell of a dogfighter, if I recall. Gonna lead turn it. Into the merge. Neg G just a little bit. He's just going to run. And he's going to be able to run because, man, that thing is fast. Okay. And the connection to server was lost. That's just awesome. I'm so happy that my Wi-Fi is just so good. Alright. Damn. I can't catch him. That's a real shame. Well, I'll be damned if I let him get an altitude advantage over me. I am going to have to deal with that Heinkel at some point too, so I might as well climb. Make sure he can't pull one up over me. Oh, you going to turn? You going to turn and fight? No, yeah, it's not going to turn and fight. Well, I don't have the climb rate he does. He will outclimb me, so I'm going to work on getting a little bit of distance. If he's going to outclimb me, I'm going to make him come down to my level, burn out all his energy anyway. Keep an eye on that Heinkel down low. I've got plenty of teammates, so it's not like this is a clutch or kick situation. It's more just, well, I'd like to clinch the game. Me and my 3 kills? Oh, I did do some quick attacking of the AI. Alright, are you coming in, buddy? You want to actually tussle now that you have a height advantage over me? And I will commensurately dive down. No, he's not coming in, actually. That's crazy. Friendly Buffalo flying by. Where is that Heinkel? He's off on my 10 o'clock low. He's flying away from the airfield. I don't want to get in range of their AAA. I'd like to avoid that. Is this guy really just going to camp his airfield? I mean, I get it. Like, you're the last one left, then that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. You gonna go for him? Yeah, fair enough. I don't like those guns. I'm seeing the indicators light up. I don't want to be anywhere near that. The HE-100 is coming in. Looks like is he diving on the Buffalo? Yeah, he's diving on the Buffalo. You actually gonna commit? He's gonna commit. Okay. Well, here we go. Hits. Got his cooling system. That's good. Wow, this thing turns well at speed. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, come on, wake up. Wake up, pilot. Nope. Got a lot of good hits in. Come on, I really want this kill. Who's gonna get it? Kill assist. I'll take it. I can think of no better way to close this video out. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the A-36 Apache. Seriously, a hidden gem, I think, at rank 2 in the US Tech tree. Do not fly with the gun pods on this thing. Fly it, clean wings, run the universal belts, get high, get fast, keep your speed, and just enjoy what comes next. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing on this series so far. More episodes are going to be on the way. I'm gonna keep pumping them out as fast as you guys can watch them. And yeah, I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care.